So first thing this morning, we had a woman stop in and say her tire light was on or flashing. So that means she has some type of tpms system. And she asked if we could just put air in her tires. Well, we don't have an external air gauge outside to do that, nor do I like touching anybody's tpms's without them committing to at least a diagnostic. You know, for one, the valve stem could be seized. Two, the valve stem could break off in our hands, and I just don't want to get involved in that. So Rachel said, do you just want to go out and put air in her tires? No, we're not just doing that. We need to know if the tire monitors are working properly, if the batteries are good in them, and then, you know, commit to checking the tire pressure at that point, because we're getting paid to do a diagnostic on it. And then the customer commits to the diagnostic procedure, which we only charge $50 to diagnose your tire monitor system with a scan tool. And if it is just an air pressure problem, then we'll check and adjust all the tire pressures, and including the spare if it's part of that TPMS system. But to just go and touch somebody's car and diagnose it for free and risk something to break in your hands, not something I really want to do. I'm not sure if the customer is prepared to do that. So, you know, the days of just put air in my tires is pretty much over with a tire monitoring system. Tire monitors aren't cheap. The labor to do them isn't cheap, and the reprogram process isn't cheap. So if the customer, you know, comes in and you touch the tire monitor, it breaks in your hands, and then now their tire goes instantly flat instead of having just a low tire, well, what do you want me to do? Well, I don't have that kind of money. Well, what do you do? Argue with the customer and on and on and on and on about this? No, I just try and avoid that whole situation. If they don't want to commit to a simple diagnostic charge and have their vehicle looked at the right way, then I don't want to be bothered with it. It's sad to say that, but that's what it's come down to today with my experience. You know, I do not want to touch a system that can necessarily wind up breaking in my hands, and the customer is not prepared to move forward, even after we say, hey, it's a $50 diagnostic charge to diagnose all your tire monitors and check and adjust your tire pressure if it's necessary. What's your thoughts? Thanks for watching.